I want some keyword ideas. Any keyword ideas? Anybody found out their positioning? You can definitely suggest it in the chat box. Yeah, don't think too much about keyword research. Just don't be fancy with keyword. Keyword is something like say a 64 megapixel smartphone. Those are our keywords. Something which has search intent, something you're finding for. You know, best DSLR. That's a good one. The Harshal. Yes. In fact, I'm going to be looking for something even more specific. Ready? DSLR. Yes, I won't look for launch because launch is a very event specific keyword. Launch means I'm looking for a date. This is something that I can put on Google. But here, I'm going to be following Harshal's suggestion. I won't be looking for a DSLR mirrorless camera because if I have a mirrorless camera, guys, literally I can conduct this class and my entire background will be blurred. I can make all that setup happen. Right now, my background is completely clean for you, right? But with the DSLR mirrorless camera, I can make it very clean. Abdul Hakim, Xbox Series price is not to be put inside keyword ideas. That is not a keyword idea because, again, you're looking for a transactional. That is transactional in nature. So if I'm looking for that, I just need to put that on Google. Now there you go. The robot search has come up. So let me just uh, satisfy the hotels Goa is a good one. Yeah, that's something. That's a very good one that I can put in. So I hope I get the traffic light right. No. Okay. Here you go. It's just that I've been doing a lot of searches, just to accumulate content for the site. So this was bound to happen. But you guys won't face this because you'll be all doing it from a unique ID. And there you go. DSLR mirrorless. This is what the results we are getting for DSLR mirrorless. So for DSLR mirrorless camera, basically the keyword difficulty is just 26, which means I only need around 10 or 5 articles on DSLR mirrorless camera, and my entire website will start ranking on Google. And the search volume, however, this is one problem, of course. Search volume is only 40.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please ask.
There are some people who recently just left the lecture and they want to attend again. So can you just take them in?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you.
Now, so the DSLR mirrorless camera, as a matter of fact, has a search volume which is very low, 40. So even though the keyword difficulty is low, the search volume, that is the people that are searching for DSLR mirrorless, is very low in fact. So this will definitely give some problems when you are making your article, and it will take longer to rank on Google just because the number of people searching for DSLR mirrorless camera is genuinely low. Now, let's come back to our presentation, because in the presentation I have live results, literally all the results that I've got by conducting those keyword searches on AhRefs. So I can show you guys that. Here we go. Has your screen changed? No. I'll do it once more. Are you guys loving the session so far, or am I confusing the heck out of you? Type down the chat box if I'm confusing. So that's the basic idea of keyword research. We just put in a term into the keyword generator, and it the link, and you have saved the link for keyword generator, because this is a free tool. Do not go to ahrefs.com. Use the link that I have sent you, because that is the tool which is free in AhRefs. If you try somewhere, you will link that I sent you to access the tool that we need. Keyword generator search box. You have to type down keyword research and type down the seed keyword. That is a general term that you want to search for. Already so many examples we got. See, so many good hotels go out there. You will just enter. I just remove the power word. Remember, best is a power word, and I put DSLR mirrorless to make sure that it more specific. There you go. So we just got some idea of how it's done. Now, let's now define what keyword difficulty is. Keyword difficulty is a very small estimation of how many domains are needed to rank your keyword in the top 10. That is to reach the first page of Google. So if anybody tells you to reach the first page of Google, it means you have to, if this keyword is entered, your article must come in the top 10. So that the first page of Google means top 10. That's all. So this is a estimation. AhRefs is doing all the calculation and giving a final score to you, and the final score which you can access for free through AHF's keyword generator tool. That's why I always use the link that I sent you before you do your keyword research. And how do you start your keyword research? You put in that broad search term. So the broad search term you must put in, not a narrow search term for keyword research. A broad search term is put in inside the keyword generator to understand what the whole world, what India is thinking about keyword research. So, shall we now look at some results? Yeah, we can look at some results before our break. Here you go. Now, according to the score, see, just like earlier we mentioned, earlier when we did DSLR mirrorless, just by having 11 to 36 articles, I can rank on the top 10 for that keyword DSLR mirrorless. So DSLR mirrorless is like very low competition is there. So it says that I will only need 11 to 36 domains to rank on Google. Now, this is just one side of the story. The second side of the story is something known as volume. And this is a continuation of that, continuation of keyword difficulty, in which keyword difficulty you will also see yellow and red as well. It will be visible in the coming slides where I have more examples for you. Now, the next metric is, of course, search volume, which means how many times the same search was conducted on Google. How many times the search was conducted, not the number of people, okay? Search volume means how many times people are actually searching for it. For example, say some of you right now mentioned about Xbox search price. Now, the Xbox search price will be the highest only before the launch of the product. After the product launch has happened, the search volume will automatically come down, which is why, guys, the updated on the side is very important because it represents the most recent time from which the keyword score was calculated for. So that's why the search volume is always time specific and location specific. Very important that these aspects be understood before we get out for doing keyword research. So those are the only two metrics that we are going to be right now concerning, is just because we are using a free tool, we have a limitation to the free tool, and working with the free tool, we can produce content that is going to rank on Google. That I can promise you. So what is our strategy basically? Our strategy will be always using the easy keywords and average search volume. So the search volume should be somewhere around, my index is like 250 to 300. 250 to 300, if your average search volume comes up, then you can definitely use that keyword for your content marketing strategy. For whatever content that you want to produce, you can use it. And we have a unique positioning to boost our credibility. And the example that I want to use here is simple. When you go to a gym, you won't start off by immediately lifting the 25 kilogram weights and all. You would always start by lifting out 5 kilograms. Then after a week, you would probably be comfortable with moving to 10, then 15, then 20, 25. That's exactly what we're going to be doing here. So we have to start with the marketing strategy in general. We will of proficiency over time. And you have time to do everything. You have time to win in life. you have time, your strategy, your commitment to serving the target market unconditionally, which matters. Serving the target market unconditionally, you will have success chasing you everywhere you go. Let's have a 10-minute break, guys, and we'll resume at exactly 10 a.m. See ya.